Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your Aries season forecast. Aries season means that the sun is in Aries, and that will be for the period of March 21st through April 19th, 2018. And this reading is intended to talk about those energies and how they're affecting your life personally, and how to navigate them to utilize them to your advantage, okay? So we do have a little bit of astrology happening in Aries season. In fact, I feel like Aries season is going to be a bit of a shake-up for all of us, to be honest, because we have, as soon as the sun goes into Aries on the 21st, the very next day on the 22nd, Mercury goes retrograde in Aries, okay? And Aries is the ruler of the first house of the zodiac. And then we have the full moon in Libra on the 31st of March, and that is actually our second blue moon of the year. And then thankfully Mercury goes direct on April 15th, so we don't have to navigate that retrograde energy for too long. And then right after that, we have on the 16th the new moon in Aries. And so I find it quite synchronistic that the sun goes into Aries on the 21st, and then we go into this retrograde, Mercury being in Aries, and then Mercury goes direct, and right after that we have this beautiful new moon in Aries. So this is all about transformation of self. The first house is about self and, you know, your identity and, you know, what you portray out to others, things like that. So it's all about the self, and we have Mercury retrograding, so in Aries as well. So lots of things going on. After that new moon, we have Saturn going retrograde in Capricorn on the 17th, and then on the 22nd and 23rd of April, we have the Lyrids meteor shower, if you are interested in that. So through Aries season, we have Jupiter in retrograde, which happened when the sun was in Pisces. We have Mercury in retrograde for a period of time, and then Saturn goes retrograde. So as we exit Aries season, we will have Jupiter and Saturn in retrograde. So Capricorn, let's pull a card to take a look at what your focus is through Aries season, because Aries season is all about, you know, finally executing everything you were planning through Pisces season. And then as we move into Taurus season, that's when, you know, we have the manifestation, because Taurus is the earth energy. So think of it this way: Pisces was the water, so we were dreaming. Aries is the spirit, so now we are trying to take that dream and execute it into physical reality. And then Taurus, the earth energy, is when we make that happen. Okay, so let's pull a card to see where your focus is with all this energy in Aries season. We have Moonlight Goddess, Repressed Emotions, Healing Reflection. So I'm not surprised that this would be a focus because of this Mercury retrograde that we are having. You know, Mercury retrograde is all about revisiting the past and seeing if different people and situations have anything more to teach us, or if it's something that we need to release and let go of. So this right here is saying some emotions that you have had tucked down deep inside of you are definitely going to come to the surface because they want to be healed. And with reflection here, it's saying that there's a beautiful gift in all of this for you, okay? So allow yourself the reflection, allow all of this to come to the surface, and, you know, don't try to repress how you're feeling. Just know that it will pass. It's coming up because of the energy that's going on at this time. I am going to do a video specifically for navigating Mercury retrograde. I'll be uploading that next week, but you know, so I don't want to cover that too much in this reading, but we will a little bit, obviously, since it's a part of the energies for Aries season. So let's see what part of your personality is most activated through Aries season, Capricorn. Ooh, we have Pluto. This is about transformation, your ability to transform, take a big leap forward, and rebirth. So this here is telling me that whatever these emotions are that are coming to the surface for you, you want to rid yourself of them. You want to transform. You want to overcome. You want to, renew yourself. Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio, and with Moonlight Goddess there, to me, that is definitely a Scorpion energy. Very deep, very dark, very mysterious, but also holds incredible power within. Okay, incredible power for major transformation. And sometimes that transformation comes through the destruction of what is. And for some of you, you might recognize that you need to destroy some aspect of your life, of yourself, of your belief system, heal it, transform it, so that you can move on and become something new. But for you guys, this is pretty deep, okay? Very deep for Capricorn. Let's pull a zodiac sign here to see, aside from this Aryan energy that we're all working with, that, is of the first house, what other energies is the universe offering you through Aries season, to do with this transformation and these repressed emotions that will be coming to the surface? Ooh, we have Gemini. This tells me right away that nobody has time to be dealing with emotions, or at least that's what we're thinking. This energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. So with this energy, you could have some, really deep intellectual conversations with others that, have something to do with this inner transformation about these emotions you have. But also with this energy, it could just be aimless speaking, or there could be some deception. And with that Moonlight Goddess, I'm really feeling as though you feel like somebody or some situation really led you astray somehow, some way, and you haven't been real with yourself about how you truly feel about that. It's almost as though maybe you had too much pride or too much ego, and you're like, no, that didn't get anything over on me, or, whatever, I saw that coming. Like, it's a energy where you have to finally surrender to your true inner self and how something or somebody made you really feel, and accept that, regardless of if it really hurts your feelings. Like, you think, oh, well, if that hurt me, then I'm stupid or foolish. Like, you need to let all of that go. And that might be what this transformation energy is about. It's allowing yourself to feel what you feel, but also, being able to discern between honesty and somebody who is not being real and true with you. But definitely, some learning going on here for Capricorn through Aries season. It's going to play out differently for each one of you, but like somehow, some way, it's like you are getting educated or understanding about why you feel the way you feel. So let's see, aside from the first house of self, what other house is being highlighted for Capricorn through Aries season? Yeah, I'm not surprised to see this based on your other cards. So we have the fifth house, and it says where you have fun, romance, and create things you are proud of. So this, to me, says that whatever these emotions are, were definitely very sensitive matters of your heart. It could be about a romance. It could be about, a child. It could be about anything that brings you joy or fulfills you, makes you happy. Okay, that's what this energy is all about. So you have this first house of self being highlighted just because we are in the season of Aries and we have this Mercury retrograde happening. But also you guys have your 5th house highlighted, which is essentially, you know, an emotional part of who you are. And there, it's like you're getting honest with yourself. And in doing that, you have like this powerful transformation. So let's pull some more cards to get deeper about, you know, what's going on here. Why is this happening for you guys? All right, so we have playful, and loyalty. And look at this. That's card number 33. That's card 44. That's card 234. And so Capricorn. I feel like somebody was playing with your heart, just saying, you were fully invested in something. This could be romantic, this could be friendship, this could be family, maybe business partner. You were a part of a group. You were fully invested in this, and I feel like you were taken advantage of, or it wasn't as serious as it was being offered to you. And it really caused you some serious emotional wounds that you don't want to see for what they really are. So let's pull some tarot cards, because you're questioning. All right, well, okay, I was going to draw 3, and 3 are what flopped out. So we have the 9 of Swords reversed, which that's awesome. We have the Chariot upright, awesome. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles reversed. Some of you, something very unfair happened to you, and you may have been in the process of this for a while, like dealing with this, working through this. But as we come into Aries season, with the Chariot upright, there's some victory at hand for Capricorn. And it's like, we don't need to worry anymore. And, you know, we're letting this go. We're good. This is the Sun in Capricorn. So this card is definitely representing your energy, where you are opening up and you are letting go. So your mind is at ease. There is victory, which allows you to open up, release, and let go. So that's really great, Capricorn. That's really great. Let me take a look at this a bit more. Some of you, this definitely has been ongoing, some issue, but it's everything. It's like, I believe what this reading is saying is, when you face these emotions, like, you get real with yourself and just accept that it is what it is, and you feel the way you feel. But in doing that, you're choosing to open up and release. And so that, like, essentially brings you freedom. But I really feel like it's because things shift in your favor. Something is happening for you guys in Aries season, and it might not be the full manifestation of it happening in Aries season, but it's like, that's when the information is coming about, and you know that things are looking up for you. So perhaps Taurus season is when it does manifest. Again, that is the earth energy. And, you know, Pisces was all about the dreaming, the creation of it, like all the steps I need to take, being in your imagination. And then as we move into Aries season, it's like, okay, now that I've, you know, done all that dreaming and created all that energy, how do I want to direct it? And Aries is the perfect energy for that. Like, it's go, go, go. It's, I am ready to take risks. I am willing to be spontaneous. I'm ready to move ahead and move ahead quite quickly. And then we come into Taurus season, which is all about earth energy and the manifestation of what you've been working on, you know, through the previous solar seasons. So for Capricorn, be real with yourself. And because this is general, for some of you, this may be where you screwed up or you did something wrong and, you know, you haven't wanted to accept that. But here we come into Aries season with this Mercury retrograde, and all of a sudden that's all that's on your mind. And, you know, all I have to say is whether you did something that you wish you could take back, or, you know, something happened to you and you were wronged, it's time to really just accept all of it and let it go. Like, free yourself of it. This is, like I said, really strong energy. Take a big leap forward and rebirth. Like I said, Aryan energy is all about, like, I'm going to move forward quickly. I'm willing to take risks. You know, I'm not going to hold back. And I feel like that's really the energy you need to have and encompass and embrace, and that brings about your victory. So let's pull some advice cards for you guys just to get some more information. Really pay attention to what's being said to you through Aries season. I just get the sense like you're gonna know who's really on your side and who isn't. And with this Pluto, you're ready to get rid of anything and everything that doesn't serve you. Like, you're just ready. So self-care time, this flopped out. Yeah, this is like telling you, Capricorn, it's time for you to do what's best for you. Like, bottom line. And love yourself, love your journey, love your path, love everything you've been through, love your emotions, okay? Love your darkness. Understand it's there for a reason, and it serves you as well as your light does. But this, you know, the more you start thinking of yourself, the more the transformation can happen. Like, this is Aries season, is not a time to put anybody before yourself, okay? Again, Aries rules the first house of the zodiac. The ruling planet of Aries is Mars. It's very masculine, powerful energy. It's all about self. And you need to focus 100 on yourself and use all that energy that's being offered by the universe and funnel it into you, you know, to help you in your situation. Because the truth with any tarot reading, whether general or personal, is this is just energy that is here available, okay? But if you just don't participate, like, not this, it won't happen. It's like if you're not feeling good and you go to the doctor and they say, oh, you know, you have a sinus infection, you need some antibiotics. And you're like, okay. And so you go home, you fill your antibiotics, and you take one, and that's it. And then you just expect to be better. Or you just expect to be better just by going to the doctor. You know, you've got to follow it all the way through. And that comes with allowing you to put yourself first, giving yourself permission that you do matter, okay? And giving yourself permission to let go of who wronged you and not carry that burden and that pain and that weight, you know, because I've definitely been in situations where I've been filled with a lot of yucky, lower vibrating emotions. There's two people that come to mind, and at this point in my journey, yes, I still believe one of them is one of the most wretched people I have ever met in my life, but I honor them for being who and what they were, because the more I focused on what I didn't like about them, what I thought was wrong with them, what was wretched about them, and oh my God, they're so awful and nasty, just a disgusting human being, I wish back on them, everything they put other people through, like, the more I was tangled up in all of that, the more, like, weird crap started happening to me. And at first I was like, well, wait, what? Why? I'm a good person. I ain't doing no harm to anybody. And then I made the connection. what we allow to exist inside of us and where we focus our energy so impacts the experiences we have in our reality, okay? People started being quite hateful towards me. And why? Because inside of me was this nasty, dark ball of hatred for people I didn't like. And I had every reason in the world to feel yucks towards them because they did some really horrible things to me and other people. But why do I want to carry their nasty, wretched energy around inside of me? Why? I don't. And for you guys, I feel like that you need to really think about that. Whoever wronged you, you don't need to carry their wretched energy around inside of you. You don't. Forgiveness, it's like, hey, I'm letting this go. I don't want to carry this in me anymore. I don't like the experiences it attracts into my life. It serves no purpose. Unless you're learning from it, it's not serving you a purpose. So, decide for yourself. Are you learning from holding the hatred or not being able to let something go? And it doesn't even have to be hatred. It could just be like something that hurts so bad. You just hold on to it so tightly. But it's time to allow that release. And with the moonlight goddess there, I'm going to say around the full moon time might be quite significant for Capricorn. Oh my gosh. Look at the next card as I'm saying this. Water, surrender, acceptance. Yes. Accept what is. Accept yourself for who you are. Put yourself first through Aries season. Allow this transformation to happen. Woo-wee. And look at this. Dream your life. You have a lot of manifestational ability. And with Dream Your Life here, I'm saying you should really start shifting gears into the positive if you aren't currently there, because Taurus season could definitely yield some nice prosperity and happiness and abundance, for you guys, just depending on whatever this energy is for you personally. So Capricorn, this is a lovely reading, honestly. This is like the universe saying, hey, it's time to extract this thorn from, the heart of your soul so that you have the victory of release and freedom and moving on. Great transformation follows that. Okay? It really does. So I hope that you have found this reading helpful, and again, I'll be uploading a video for navigating Mercury retrograde next week sometime. I'm wishing you all the best, Capricorn. Take care.